Welcome guys, my name is Ricardo Pereira and today I'm going to show you how to create a Java action. So don't leave and learn Mendix. Alright, let's start by creating a simple Java action, and to do it, let's create first a microflow. So right click, add microflow, and you can call it ACT Java example and click OK. And now inside the microflow, you can click to add a new activity, double click and select Java action call. Here we are going to create a new one. So click on your first module or your main module and press new. And to the name, we are going to call it Java action, underline some numbers, click OK. Click to show and press OK again. We are going to add some parameters. So click in add. The first one, we are going to call it number 1. Type, you can select integer long and click OK. And for the second, we are going to call it number 2 and also the type long. As you can see, we have one error, so click on it, and to solve it, we just need to double click on the Java action to refresh the parameters, and so you can just click OK. And here we can select the number 1 and the number 2. So just as an example, we can just insert here 4, and as a number 2, we can press the number 8. And now we can go to the top menu and then select app and deploy for Eclipse. If you don't have the Eclipse yet, you can download in the official website. Click OK and open the Eclipse application. Soon you see this window, you can just click launch. And here inside the Eclipse workspace, you can go to File and click Import. Select General and then Existing Projects into Workspace. Click Next. Select Root Directory. Click in Browse. Go to your Mendix folder and just select. And now you can see here all your projects inside this folder. You can deselect all and then just select the one you are currently working. And soon you select your project, you can click in finish. As you can see, now we have a different view. So on the left side, you have the package explorer and you can expand. You can click in Java source and then go to my first module actions or your module name .actions, expand. And as you can see, we have here the Java action we just create. Double click and the Java action, it's here. So we have all the Java codes and we just need to change it a little bit. For this Java action, we are going just to sum these two numbers. So you can delete this line. So here we can create a new variable called result, but first we need to give a type. So in this case, long, write the name of the variable, result, and then we are going to pass the parameters values. So this is dot number 1 plus this dot number 2. And then we are going to just return the result variable. So for this Java actions, we are done. So you can just save it. As you can see, currently it's returning an error. This is because we didn't change the return type of the Java actions. So you can go back to the studio, click on your Java action, and here below you have return type. You can select integer long, and you can configure a default variable name. So we can add it, call it result, and click OK. Now go to app again, and then deploy your changes to the Eclipse. Click OK, and go back to the Eclipse app. And as you can see, it's already changed. So currently we have a java.lang.long. Before here was saying void. And as you can see, our error disappeared. Now we can go back to Studio, go to your home page, drag and drop the microflow. Let's go inside and select the user role, and let's change a little bit the flow. Go to your toolbox, search for show message, drag and drop, double click, and here in the template we can write result is, and then add a parameter here, and let's fill this value with the variable that we just created. It should be a string, so let's convert it using the function toString and click OK. You can also change the name of the variable. So here, variable name, and change it to result and click OK. Now click to run the application. Click to view app. Login as MX admin. Click to sign in and click in your Java action. As you can see, we have the result here. So the sum between 4 and 8, it's 12. All right, now we are going to change this Java action to accept just one number as a parameter. And based on that value, we are going to create multiple objects of one type of entity. And to do it, let's go to our domain model and create one entity called request. So as a name request, we can create a new attribute called request ID. It's an auto number. Click in new. As a name, we can insert name, type string, and then create a last attribute called users. And this one, it's going to be number of users that is going to be associated with this request. We are going to use this just an example, so just select integer and click OK. Now let's give access rules. Click in new, select the user and give read and write permissions. Select the option allow creating new objects and also to delete. Click OK and OK again. Click on the Java action and then remove one of the parameters. So click delete. And now on the return type, we are going to select a list. Go to your module and select an entity and click OK. And here we are going also to change the variable name to request list and click OK. Now go back, double click to refresh the parameters and then click OK. And currently we are saying we want to create 4 objects. So press OK and then change the show message because currently we are not getting just a single object. So we are going to say requests objects have been created. We can also remove this one and click OK. And then go to app and deploy for Eclipse. Click OK and go back to the Eclipse. Now we have multiple errors, but we can delete everything that we just created and start writing context. That is the object we are going to need to pass the context, called as a variable context, and we can call it the function at context just to start this object. And then we are going to create a new list and then write Mendix object, close the operator, and then let's write the variable name. In our case, it's going to be test list equal to new array list Mendix object and open parentheses and close it. Now we are going to iterate the number of times just select the parameter. So while this dot number greater than 0, we are going to create a new request object. So request new request, it's equal to new request object, and we are going to pass the context. So to solve these errors regarding the list and array list, if you right click and doesn't show up the option to import the list, so we can go up here and then write import java.util.list and also import java.util.array list, and it should solve the error. And we have one more for the request. You can go right here to the left side, right click and click in refresh, and then right click in request or just put the mouse over it and then click to import request. In my case is my first module .proxies. Now we can continue. New request dot set name, and then you can write here which name you want to see here. So we are going to call it a request, and then we are going to do something here. So let's also add the number we currently are on the loop. So request plus this dot number, and then close the dot to string, and then you can close parentheses, and then we can also use this number to set the number of users. So request dot set, in our case it's set users number, and here we are going to write int, open new parentheses, and then we can write like 1 plus, and then the number of the parameter, so this dot number. And now we are going to add this object to the request list. So request list dot add, open parentheses, new request dot get Mendix object. So last thing we need to do is to remove one number of our parameters. So write this number equal to this dot number minus 1, because this is showing an error saying we cannot modify this variable because it's a private final variable. So let's create a variable here. So long, let's call it number times, and then give the value of the number 1. And now we can just double click on this variable and change it where we are using the number parameter. So let's just replace. And now just to finalize, we can return the request list. Save, click in build, and now we can go to Studio. We can go to app clean deployment directory. Before we click in view app, we can go to the microflow, right click on the Java action, add a breakpoint, and now click in view app and click on the button. Go back to the studio and make sure that everything went well. So currently we have 4 results. And if we check the object, so the name it's request 4, and then the user number it's 5, because like we did on the code, we place 1 plus the number of the current loop. So 4 plus 1, 5. So everything went well. We can just give continue, and yep, perfect. Request objects been created. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.